Hi, I'm back with some more. We are actually continuing with the fucking story now. Hooray! Finally. Am I right? I mean, I think I already beat the gym. Yeah, I had to in order to scale the rocks. Sorry, it's been a day or two since the last recording, and I don't remember too much these days, not when I'm like this. And I'm like this a whole lot. And there's nothing wrong with that. Everybody has their vices. Everybody has, everybody kills the pain somehow, and that's why I was going to bring up that's why I brought up the religion. Everybody believes in something. It's like, having an ethics code laid out for you, is that not in itself a religion proper? Like that's one thing that I want to make clear is the difference between ethics and religion. What is it? Is religion specific to a deity? And does that deity need to be so specific, or can one tangibly create a religion under the name of another religion? And have that what's the difference between that and somebody's atheistic ethics code? Because once again, you are essentially creating what religion sets out to accomplish, is creating a subset of ethics to be followed virtually to the letter. It depends. Once again, it depends on the individual how far they lean the guidelines in. Once again, whole body's nerfect. I'm really tempted to get that as a tattoo. That'd be great. It's a reference and it's true. Like, that's what everybody will say as they walk by. Man, that's such a Lenny-esque saying. Lenny from Simpsons. I don't know if Lenny has an actual last name. Lenny Carlson? I don't know. I assume it's Carlson, because that's the only thing that's stopping Kenny from just becoming Carl. I don't know why Kenny has so much invested in Carl. It's not a healthy one, but I get Smithers' attraction to Mr. Burns. He's like a father figure to him. He raised him since he was a kid. Of course, he would go into a super and with somebody as greedy and capitalistic with extreme expectations as one of the leading bourgeoisie. Of course, he aspires to essentially be a bootlicker and lick his boss's boots, almost like literally into a kink. His mind has been corrupted to that point. Now, am I saying anybody who's raised like that is like that? No, but it's more likely you're more inclined to be like that. Once again, it's like me online discussing the FBI crime statistics. It's once again, you have to think about this. These statistics don't just they aren't scripture. You don't see how the sausage that is the scripture is being made, because a lot of the FBI's crime statistics come as a result of high policing in low income, ethnically dark skinned neighborhoods. And then, of course, the odds of being convicted as a minority versus being a white person, the odds of being pulled over, the odds of being arrested for a cannabis charge, all of that just explodes when all of that just seeds the white supremacy bleeds into the practice, and that practice is what creates the statistics. The statistics aren't created and then a practice is born around it. That's not how anything works, at least not in the dialectical materialist sense. Once again, I've fallen in love with this concept now that I've gone lefty. I'm really interested in seeing what Luxembourg was, because in terms of ideology, like, I hear about Luxembourgism, and like, it's very interesting because she's like still like she's still an authoritarian in the authoritarian sphere of thought, but she's lower than Trotsky, but in that same juncture, she's more authoritarian than De Leon, who called anarchists, essential parasites. And once again, I disagree with him on that. I don't believe in the ideal of everybody needing to be exploited. I think that some people should be able to live and satisfy their own needs, and that's a great fucking capitalistic fucking slander against the left, is the ideology of punishing people who want to enjoy themselves. But of course, this is an extreme measure, because, for instance, if we had our hands like right into the dough that is our government and social structure, like, a troubling aspect is, we gotta cut down heavily on fossil fuels and leave a whole bunch of shit in the ground. And then we got to form a coalition and declare war on the countries that refuse to let their oil go in the ground, because it's gonna kill everybody, And it's like, fuck, how do you make that kind of decision? How do you... And that shit ain't easy, and that's why I don't identify as, an authentic guerrilla warfare leader, like Fidel or fucking what's-his-bucket, Che. I couldn't do that. I'd probably go out like Stirner or Kropotkin, just sort of in the distance, or Marx himself just commentating, and the comments are really good, but I don't know, I won't be able to experience that sort of the benefits that come with such a popularity, as well as the negatives that come with that. I'm gonna take another drink because I'm getting that cotton mouth, baby. Delicious water. It's funny. Okay, I'm drinking tap water out of a Fiji bottle, and I don't know. Maybe a part of my dad is in me when I do this, but it's like it tastes better coming out of here because you trick your mind into thinking it's Fiji water. And isn't that just fucking ideology? It's fucking water. It doesn't have any other fucking substance in it other than more water. It has vitamins in it, I guess, and that can substantiate the taste, but at a minuscule degree. This is ideology, is drinking the tap water out of the Fiji bottle. And I hate it, but I also recognize that I enjoy it, so I keep on doing it. It's one of those flaws inherent to being human, being able to see the monster you've become, and then masturbate to it. That is Fiji Natural Artisan Water. Sponsor me. I just dabbed. Y'all couldn't see it. And I've been doing that. I also noticed that my blood sugar, my blood pressure is still fairly low. despite, you know, having fucking, what's it called, magnesium. So I would say that, you know, like, I've been eating a lot more yogurt, which, you know, I've appreciated. I like yogurt. It's underappreciated. Fucking, I love that guy who was just so fucked up in that one video, who was just like, why don't you go out and get yourself a fucking peach yogurt? It's fucking cheap. It doesn't have that many calories. It's like, what, 300? Oh, it's a lot. Oh, that's a lot. Oh, it doesn't matter, dude. It doesn't matter, dude, because that's all you need. It's fucking peach yogurt. And I actually think I've said that on this series before, like early on. Maybe I'm mistaken. I don't know. This series has gone on a lot longer than I expected. And, you know, of course, there's like, I've been absent for at least 2 months in total for the past 16. And I apologize for that. It's been rough. My life has bordered on rock bottom. On the rock bottomest that I've hit, you know. Have I been worse? Yeah, I'd say it was worse when I was working for PetSmart. It was definitely worse when I was in grade 5. Okay, yeah, no, I'm not at the low point yet. Not even, oh man, not even close. Oh, this makes me feel so much better, guys. You know, the grass is always greener. I'm on the other side, and it's sick. It's like, yo. You can remember like the worst time and say, oh yeah, you know, I'm glad to be out of there. I'm glad to be here. That, you know, that's my motivation is, hey, I got out of there. Who the fuck was I? Why did I type in Carl Larson? Who is that? Ooh, Carl Larson. Oh, Larson. What the fuck? A Swedish painter. Oh, okay. Whatever. I think it was because I remember thinking about Rosa Luxemburg. But yeah, no, I think that Rosa Luxemburg, I don't know how I got to that. But I was very curious about her, because I like a lot of what De Leon has to say. There are certain aspects that I disagree with him, like, very much so on, and he's very idealistic. He clearly states that he is for revolution, but he's so in favor of democracy that it's like, you're very idealistic, dude. Like, man, I thought I was a humanist. This guy is humanist and a half. But then again, you know, he did leave the IWW after forming it because, you know, he saw the shit hit the fan. But by the way, this isn't. Oh wait, yes it is. It is. Okay. I was thinking like, wait, this isn't the same house because there was like a little cut there. It's because I just hung out in front of their house for a while for whatever fucking reason, just like chilling out on their carpet for like half an hour when I was recording this. I was getting something. I think I was eating dinner actually. Man, dinner's been sweet the last few days. Like, mom's been making me some fucking really great, like, what is it? It was like chicken and mushrooms, like portobello mushroom chicken. Like, it was really good. Like, my dad thought it was okay because, I mean, he wasn't the biggest fan of it because, you know, he likes the spicy shit. He is that encompassing meme of fucking the like cool chef fucking, I don't know, that guy with is he Jamaican? No, he must be British. I must. Oh man, that doesn't sound right. He's black with an accent, Silas. Why'd you think I mean, to be fair, I mean, I could have been worse. I'm digging myself deeper, aren't I? I'm gonna move on before I'm canceled. I was cancelled long ago by everybody. It doesn't matter. How else would I just be stuck here in this narrow corner, this speck of a house, of a room, of a person, of a soul? I'm a speck of a soul, a speck of a man, a speck of a being. Where is the justice in that? I believed myself to be such an individual, to be the abstract, to be the opposite, and here I am in the void. Am I echoing into nothingness? Is there a sound to be made by my lips at this moment? Who can hear? Now you're in on the deep, dark secret. And so now that you're in on deep, dark secret, you have to share it with everybody to reassure yourself that, I'm not so big. I haven't outsmarted anybody. I haven't. Gotta kick my ass. Gotta prove that you're smarter than me, because, that's the human ego. And I'm not upset at you for it. I just acknowledge it. And, you can choose, or you can choose not to acknowledge it. I don't give a shit. I'm probably dead by the time anybody sees this, because, I can't see things going well past, oh hey, that's a text from that time. I need to learn how to put my computer on do not disturb when, I get texts. I chose the Telegram because it reminds me of Hearts of Iron 4, and that's a fucking awesome game. Like, I've played it too much, like, for now, like, to the point to where I just feel like I cannot, how do I describe this? I cannot enjoy, all the games are starting to feel samey to me right now. And that's why I guess I've sunk my teeth really hard into Doom. Well, I'm gonna take another sip of my water. God, that's good ideology. Zizek would love to just chill out with me. I'll be like, that's crazy, man. Have you ever done DMT? Why? What's that? God, Joe... Is that Joe Rogan? Is that bald asshole? I don't know. He looks like a younger, more like less alien looking Jeff Bezos. Like, you know how like fucking how the fucking right has the lizard people conspiracy, and it's like it's like some of the politicians like actually look like fucking straight up lizard people. Like, let's name a few of them off now. This won't endanger me at all, or make me appear like I'm making racial stereotypes. Like, fucking, like, I'll start off with an easy one. Like, Mitch McConnell looks like a fucking tortoise. God damn, does he look like a fucking tortoise, man? Like, I mean, I suppose a way that you can spin that is like, oh no, you don't understand. He was the master from Kung Fu Panda. And, when the day finally happens that, he meets with the cold ground, there'll be a meme of him fluttering away. And what was it? Was it butterflies or like sakura blossoms? God, that fucking movie confirmed like a big, like, that movie was great because it was a movie that accomplished what it set out to do, was to make a fucking kung fu movie that was meant for kids. And they did it. They did it in spades, down to the tropes, down to what makes them great. Like Poe being like my favorite part about Kung Fu Panda, and the reason why I'm bringing it up is because of Zizek talking about it, but like the best part about it that I think is the fact that he uses his fat to just sort of he uses his fat and his desire to eat to his advantage, to his like martial arts skill, and to me that is absolute fucking drunken master. All right, Jackie Chan drinks the chugs down the fucking booze. Oh man, I want to watch Drunken Master again. It's so good. It's fucking great. Oh man, and you know, that movie is part of the reason why I want to drink, because so many cool kids do it, and I want to be a cool kid. Fucking vodka, man. And even though vodka is, you know, not my favorite, I don't know why. It's just so. It's a little too. How to put it? It's very. I don't know. To me, it just tastes very spicy. Like, okay, you know what? I'm going to taste a little bit right now. And this record scratch is when he knew he fucked up. I don't give a shit. My life ain't worth living anywho's. Let's go. Where's my shot glass? There's my shot glass. Is there anything in the shot glass? No, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Pouring out the shot. Pouring out a shot. Just a little sip. It's hardly even a shot. Like seriously, if I paid for this shot at a fucking bar, I would be so mad. I would be so mad if he dropped that in front of me. I'm just like, you know, I have the courage. I have the temptation to call the authorities. This is a fucking bullshit scam. It's very medicine-y. Like, alright, let me do this. Ready? Let's go. And I'm such a fucking pussy. This is fucking Sky Vodka. God, I'm a pussy. It has this sort of... this really bitter aftertaste. Like, it tastes like alcohol. Like, I'd compare it to literal alcohol. Oh, I need some water. I'm such a pussy. That's not true, though. I mean, not to try to make up for insecurities that I don't have, but it's like, you know, I can do rum pretty well. Rum is pretty good when it comes to shots. I can do classic tequila with, like, you know, salt around the rim. Like, that shit's fucking lemonade at that rate. Like fucking, you know who was a pussy? Fucking Edward Scissorhands and Johnny Depp because he gets beaten by his wife. I'm joking. Oh my god. I'm joking. I'm sorry. The episode's over. This is an awful episode. This is an awful joke to end on. I'm canceled. I'm canceling this. Stay wild.
Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Nobody knows my sorrow.